Hello, this is Tricia from Tricia's Cards and Crafts, and today I'm just going to show you, I've just received my paper pumpkin kit, so I thought I would go through and show you what's inside. So here we go, if I can open it. There we go. Right, so we have this stamp set. There we go. Sending to the world, to you and yours. There's a nice flower image, a wreath. Merry Christmas, joy. Wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter. So those are all the stamps. There's a Just Jade stamping spot, which is going to be useful for stamping. I have got the larger version of this, so if I do show you how to make some of the cards, I probably use the bigger one, although I might use the smaller one, depends, we'll see. This is the sheet that comes with it and just shows you and explains a bit more about it, what you've got in your kit. There we go. There are 3 different versions of this. There's English, French and German. The stamp set is the bit that changes with the languages you choose. I've obviously chosen the English version, but inside there are more pieces, a lot more pieces. And here we go, and these are all still, I'll just take that out, fold it back up, and some of these are in the different languages. So the idea is that perhaps you might want to send cards to people in other countries, and you can use the sentiments in their native language. So you've got French and German as well as English. Right, so let's just take all of these pieces, out, this one, and then I'll just, and we've got some dots. We've got blue dots to use. And we've got some dimensionals, so you've got those to use. You've got some twine, which is in cherry cobbler. You've got 1, 2, 4 pieces, and these are embossed with a sort of knitting. I don't know whether you can actually see that. Let's have a look. There you go. You can just about see it's got embossed sort of a knitted pattern onto it, and that's one size. And then you've got a different size with the same pattern, and you've got another 4 of those. So you've got 8 pieces of those all together. Then you've got 8 envelopes, and these are all lined. So they've got, well, they're not lined, they're printed inside as well, so you can use these to put your cards in. You've got 4 of the larger sentiment strips, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 5 of the smaller sentiment strips. There. You've got 8 cards, so you've got 4 with the brass foiling going vertically and 4 going horizontally. So you've got 8 cards. Let's go with your 8 envelopes. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these die cut, because you can just pop these out, strips with the different images on. So you've got 5 wreaths, and you've got 10 lots of flowers that you can use as well. And then you've also got 2 of these brass foiled sheets. So you've got words, so you've got peace, joy, and where is it, love. But you've also got it in French, so you've got love, and you've got love in French and German. You've got peace in French, and German. Oh, there, French. That's peace. That's joy. And you've got joy. And anyway, you've got it all. You've got the 3 different sentiments in the 3 different languages, and you've also got 4 of the strips. So you've got plenty to go on with there as well. So those are all the contents of the kit, and I'm not going to use the kit to show you cards that you can make the way they show you how to make them, or show you the samples of. I'm going to try and do something a little bit different. I thought they would have been. The kit was usually something that tells you how to put them together as well, but I don't seem to see them. Oh well, never mind. You can put them together any way you want. That's odd. Unless it's in here somewhere and I've missed it. I can't see it. Anyway, don't worry about that, because I'm not going to show you how to make them like that anyway. I'm going to show you some alternative versions of the cards. Okay? Right, what I've done, I've used some pieces of crumb cake A4 cardstock, and I've used 4 sheets. I've cut them, I've cut 2 of the sheets in half on the portrait side, and I cut 2 of them in half on the landscape. That's the other way around. Portrait side and landscape. So we've got, and then I've folded them in, scored them and folded them in half. So I've got some that open like this, and then I've also got some that open, if I can find them, here we go, like this. Okay, this is to make the kit go a bit further than it would normally go. I've also cut up the cards. I've used the crease line as where I've cut it in half. I've then cut them in half. I've cut one of them in half widthways, so it's half each, and I've also left one full size. So I've used 2 of these cards, I think. We'll find out now. And I've also used the other half of the card as on the white side, this side here, and I've cut those up to be mats and layers as well. I've used one of the sheets of the here we go. I've used one of these sheets here, and I've used the 2 flowers and the wreath, and I've also used one of the words that come with it in the brass foil, and I've also used 2 of the banners. And the reason I've done that, I will show you now. I'm going to make hopefully 8 cards, and so I've only cut up 2 of these, so I've still got 6 of these cards left, so I could make an awful lot more cards. I've still got another 4 sheets of the flowers and the wreaths, and I've used, oh, I also cut up one of the envelopes, and what I did, I'll show you if I can find it. I cut a small piece off either side. I'll show you here. Use my small mini guillotine. So tiny slither off the one side, a tiny slither off the other side. There we go. And then when you open it out, you've got all of this. Now it doesn't quite fit in, I don't think it'll fit in this one. And then, because what I did then, I just trimmed this off. And then I've also cut along, I don't think I can get it all in now. I've used my other trimmer and I cut along the score line there, or crease line, and then along this one. I've used this as some scrap paper as well. I will be using this up. So, and then I've cut up these. So I've got one strip going across. I cut the two side pieces off here, and I've cut this in half. So I'll show you how I use those up as well now. So we're going to use the stamp set and use some of the stamping blocks that I've got. Might use that one as well. Not that one. So I'm going to put the 3 little dots on that one. I'll put the wreath on. Whoops. This is the, I think this is the D block. That one will fit on there, so that's the wreath. Put the sentiment here. I'll put this diagonally because it'll fit. I think it'll fit better. It will just about fit across, but it's probably best to go across. So that's the main sentiment to go inside the cards. We'll use Christmas wishes, or Merry Christmas I should say, that way on this one. Hang on. Right, I'll just take this off here. Alright, and we'll put joy on there, and we'll put the flower on this one. Don't need this one. And we need maybe perhaps it will do. Yeah, we'll use the to you and yours. It's a bit big. I'll just use this one, I think, because I can, on there. And maybe the sending as well. We'll see. Don't know if I put the 3 dots onto this one, I think that sending will fit on there. There we go. And don't know if I'm going to need this one. We'll see. Anyway, right, so that's all my blocks sorted. I'm ready to go. Yeah, I haven't got another one. Right, so here we go. I'm going to use the Just Jade and the Cherry Cobbler inks, and I think we can start. First of all, I'm going to use the wreath stamp, and here we go. Just make sure. That's the only thing with the photopolymer stamps. When you first go to use them, sometimes there's a covering that means that it doesn't stamp that, take the ink as well. Now, here we go. Stamp this one here. Let's see how we get on. There we go. Yes, a little bit. Oh, there it is. I think I might try using the big pad for now, just because this will probably get the better coverage. Try that again. That's better. Probably if I use the other stamp again after I've used this, it'll be, yeah, a lot better. See, this comes out a lot better. So that's the two. I might turn it over and use the other side as well. There we go. That's all right. And I've also got the, well, those are those two. I want to stamp on this one and this one. And if I can find it, here we go. And somebody explained that if you match this notch up, so you've got that on the side, and on this stamp you've got, if you look as you go around, you've got two leaves that are on the outside. The rest of them are only one leaf and one on the inside, whereas this one's got two on the outside. If you keep that one towards the top and you keep that one little berry that sort of sticks out a little bit more on the side, you should find, if you just go around, I think that's about right, you should find that all the berries fit in around a little bit better, so you don't stamp over too many of the berries. Okay, so that's how you do the wreath. And then the cherry cobbler for the berries got here. So on the two that I've already done, I'm just going to put some of these, put this away for a minute. I'll just do the berries in a minute so I can show you. I think it might need re-inking. And then on the outside, there we go, that'll do. So that's how I would do these. I'll just do these as well on the back of this one. And then on the inside. There we go. So we've got the berries. So what I'll do now, I'm going to just stamp these two as well with the wreath stamp. Whoops. And I'm going to stamp one towards the top, and one, well, they're both going to be sort of towards the top, but one's on the side, this way round. There we go, so we've got those two. And again, we'll put the berries around. few more berries on this one. Put on the other ones. There we go, never mind. Whoops. There we are. That'll do. And then for this one, there, around here, and then on the outside. There we go. Right, so I've got those pieces stamped. I will do some more stamping, but I'll just leave that for now. And maybe we'll try and put some of these together. I will just, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave those as they are because I don't want those to stay as they are. I'll just fussy cut these out, and then I'll come back and I'll show you, we'll put some of these cards together. And we'll start making up these cards now. So this one opens from the top like this, so it's a portrait size, whatever, and I think I'm going to do it this way. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way so that it opens that way, and I'm going to stick this on. I'm going to be using this one, Tombow, for mine, but you can use the glue dots, or you can use double-sided tape or a tape runner if you've got one, or you can use the, if you want to make them stand out a little bit more, you can use the dimensionals that come with the pack as well. So I'm going to put this over the top here. Now it does come with some red twine as well. I think we'll fit, yeah, there. So I'm going to stick this on some dimensionals. I've got some already open, so I'm not going to open the pack that comes with it. And I use 3 dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going to put that here like this. And then on here, I'm not sure, does this fit? Yes. I'm going to put Merry Christmas. And I'm going to use the cherry cobbler. That's better. Here we go. So I'm just going to stamp this on here. There we go. And then I think I'll just put this one down as it is. So I'm just going to put some that on there, it up, and I'm just going to have this going from over there. So that one's that. I'll use some of the twine. Just get this out. And I'm going to, if I can get it out, here we go. And I'll use about 6 inches of this. Just tie a small bow, if I can do it properly without whoops, one big one, one small one. Here we go, try and get it even. No, that way, that one's okay. Pull this one down a little bit and then just snip that off a little bit. we go, and we'll stick this on here, maybe on the side. Here we go. So I'll use one of the mini glue dots that comes with this set. Just take it off and put that on there, on the back, and just sort of curl it round a little bit so that it won't show from the front. And I'll just stick that on here. There we go. So that's my first one. So that's my first card done. For the next one, I'm going to use one of the flowers that comes with the set. Oops. And I'm going to stick this piece. This is one of the inside pieces from the envelope. Oh, I didn't do the insert, the inside of the card. So we'll just put this sentiment on the inside. Here we go. Well, great, all over my finger. We don't want to do that. Wishing you a very happy Christmas filled with fun and laughter. There we go. So that's my first card finished. And this one. Now I'm going to stick this so that it comes down here, but I will cut this bottom bit off, and it's easier if you stick it so that it is right at the top of the sheet rather than going over on this side, so that when you trim it off you can trim it off at the bottom, because if you do it at the top you've got a chance that you might possibly cut the seam of your card as well. So we'll just stick this on. So I'm not going to stick right to the bottom, because I don't want to get my scissors all glued up. When you do this, make sure you've got your words going in the right direction, because you don't want your words to be upside down or on the wrong angle. And then just cut this, trim this off on here. There we go. So that's that bit done. And then I stick the flower on here. I'll put the dimensionals on this one as well. So I'll try another 3 on here. And put that. No, I think that's right. There we go. And then I've also got another piece of the card that I'd cut up. This time, don't think the Merry Christmas will fit. Oh yes, it will. Just fits. So stamp this one up. Again, I'm going to use the cherry cobbler. Although I could use the just jade. There we go. And I'm going to stick that one down as it is. I could put it on dimensionals as well, but I'm not going to for this one. There we go. Now I do have some, somewhere, here we go, of these tile tidings. They're glitter enamel dots. Now I bought these last year. I haven't used them very much, but I just thought they would look okay with this these cards as well, so I'll just put a few of these on. Oh, there it is. Can't find my take a picture when I want it. So one, put one there. I like using this end. Two. Didn't come off. Three. There we go. Just to give it a little something extra. So that's there. Again, I'm going to use the same sentiment on the inside. Because it's not too dark, the cards, you can get away with out having to put another sheet inside. You could put a white piece inside of paper or card, that would be fine. So that's your second card. The third card here, I'm going to I'm going to just stick this down as it is. I think I picked up the wrong one, but never mind, we'll use this one for now. Hope we get enough glue out. Coming to the end. Here we go. That one. Just going to leave a small border on this side, so it's going to open there, and I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to put sending and joy, so put that about there. So right, I'm going to use the Just Jade ink for this one, just because I can. So first of all, put the joy. Just take that off there just in case. There we go. I'm sending to go just above. There we go. And I might just put another bow on here. So just make another bow. Can't seem to get these equal. There we go, so we've got that, get that little bit extra off, and I use the glue dots again, if I can find them. Not clever, Tricia. There they are. Typical. Right, so this time I'm going to just, I think I'll put it at the bottom there, take that off. Just going to use this to make it pull that together a little bit. There. I'll just put my bow on top. There we go. So sending joy, and maybe just put another couple of the red dots on this one as well. So there, and one over here. There we go. So we've got 3 there. So hang on, and then we'll put on the inside to you and yours. So we're sending joy to you and yours. There we go. That's that one done. So we've got 3 cards made. Okay. Right, now one more. So this one's very similar, but this one's opening out that way, and that one up that way. So I'm just going to go across with this one. Not sure what happened there. And going to do the same sort of thing again. I think I'll stick with the green for these 2. So sending, and I haven't stuck this one down yet, which is probably asking for trouble. Put the joy just there. There we go. So we'll just stick this down. There we go. Put that there like that. Let's try and pull this over a little bit. There we go, that'll do. And then put another bow on here. One of these days I'm going to get this equal, but not today. Get that back through. There we go. I'll just cut that bit off, and again use one of the little glue dots. I'm going to put this one here, and again take the top off, just roll this up a little bit, and put the bow on top. So we've got another one, and again we'll put some more of these dots. I also got some of these basic red rhinestone basic jewels. I could use those as well, or instead, but I think I'll stick with these for now. One, two, whoops. I'll put one up here. There we go. So we've got that one done. So we've got that, and so sending joy again to you and yours. Try not to get the front of the card on the ink pad. There we go. There we go. So we've got another one. So that's 4 cards. Okay, so we'll just have a go at doing the second lot of 4 cards now. So with this one, just a really simple card. We again use the other half of the envelope piece that I'd cut up, and I'm going to put Merry Christmas on here and just that on the front of the card. And again, this is one of the portrait style cards. So I'll stick this on first. There we go. And now with this one, Merry Christmas, and just clean this one off. Maybe we'll do this one with the green, just for a change. Should be okay now. So I'll just use the Just Jade. It looks as though it's still red, but there's no ink left on it now. So just use this. There we go. And what I'm going to do, I'll use 2 of these. I'm going to stick one on one end and one on the other, and then it looks as though I've used a whole piece. Okay, so you can see that, hopefully you can. Okay, so we'll just put a little, I think I'll use the glue dots for this. Actually no, I'm going to use some of my Stamp and Seal, and I'll just put a little piece on each end. There we go. And then we'll put that there. We want about the same amount sticking up on the other end. There you go. And then this can go across. Okay. So, and I'll put these on to dimensionals. So I'll put one there, one on there, and one in the middle. There we go. And we'll put this there, and then I'll use some of these again. I'm going to carry on with the red ones, I think. So I want one, use a slightly bigger one this time if I can get it off. Doesn't want to come. 2 and 1. They don't want to come off. And one up here. There we go. So we've got 3 of the dots on. Merry Christmas, and we'll put, I'll just clean this one off as well. There we go. And Use the Just Jade again. Put that here. There we go. So there's card 5. This card here is going to be this way round. Very similar to the one of the others we've done already. So put that way round. And this one, wish I didn't keep picking the wrong one up. So this here. This with the brass dotted lines going down or across. That's going to have my sentiment on. This one here. I'll put these on dimensionals. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Flew off somewhere. There we go. And put that there like that. And we'll put, we fit that on there. That'll fit on there. So I'll use the Just Jade ink again. I'll get it all over my fingers. And we'll put this on here. There we go. And I might put this one on dimensionals as well. Whoops. But I think I'm going to put to you on yours. On the inside. There you go. Just for a change, might just use I think I'm going to carry on with the red ones. One small one. Oops. I don't like it if it come off, not stick on my card. One there, and one there, another one of those size, middle size ones. There we go. One up there. And I don't think I'm going to put a bow on that one. I think I like it like that. So that's number 6. I think that's not right. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have got 6. Right, got 2 left. Here we go. Ah, that's what I did wrong. Right, there we go. That's all right. So this one, yep, stamp Merry Christmas on here. Green. There we go. And this time, this one is not quite the full size. I did trim a little bit off just so that I would have a little bit of the crumb cake card around the outside, and it's opening this way. Okay, so it will stand up portrait. Okay, so we'll put this on with some of this. There's a little bit more green in this wreath because this is the one that comes with the kit. And then I'll put the wreath at the top with some dimensionals. Put this one here. Merry Christmas underneath, again on dimensionals, give it a bit of a lift. Again, if you're going to try and make your kit stretch like this, like I'm trying to do with these, you will probably need additional adhesive because there probably won't be enough, because although there's more than you need to make the 8 cards, there might not be enough to make all the cards that we're trying to do here. Okay, so that's that one, and then on the inside, actually I might just put that on that side. So I'll just put a little bit of the Stampin' Seal on here. I'm just going to push that and whoops, there, like that. There we go. We got that there, and I'll put some more of these little gems there. Whoops, doesn't want to. There we go. Ah, come on, you can do this. One here, and one of these. If I can get, they just don't want to come off. And one over here. There we go. And then I'll use a bit more of the twine. Another bow. Hopefully I'm getting a bit better at these, but maybe not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to use it like that. Oops, now I've got a knot. I forget about that. Oops. Oh, sorry about this. Here we go. I'll just get this off again. And use one of the little glue dots. Just put it here. Stick that there. There we go. So that's my 7th card. And finally, the last card. We've used one of the words. I've used peace. You could have joy. You could have what was the other? Love. So I'm going to cut this one so that it just comes to the edge here. And what I've done, I've cut a piece. I've cut this in half, I used my mini trimmer to cut this in half. I'm going to stick a little bit above and a little bit below. So first of all, we'll stick this on. Just to make it go a little bit further. Yeah, I've stuck it the right way around. Again, make sure this is the piece from the top of the envelope, the flap. Make sure you've got your words going the right way. Again, I've lined it up with the side of the card, although this one doesn't matter because it opens this way. And then I'll just cut this off. It's easier to do it from the back than from the front. There we go. And then a little piece like that. And there we go. And then I'll just put some Tombow on the backs of these. And this one. There we go. Just put this one here and this one over here. And then I'm going to use the word sending again. I'll put this here. And then I'm going to stick this on here. So it'll go across the red piece. Now, the best way for sticking this, you could use some Tombow. You could try and use some of your Stamp and Seal, although I don't advise that. You could use some Tombow if you've got a silicone mat. You could put some Tombow and you could dab it on. That might work. I wouldn't suggest you put it on your hand. You can't. Some people I've seen put glue on their hands, but I do have, or I should have, here it is under here, a quickie glue pen, and these are great for this sort of thing because you can write with them as they like pens, and then you can just go along. Now, Stampin' Up! Don't sell these, but you can get them in different places. But I find if you've got there is oh, I can't remember what they call it now. I'll have a look now. 2 seconds. Just finished doing this. Oops. Need to do it quite quickly. There we go. There we are. So, whoops. There we are. So we're sending piece, and inside we have to you and yours. There you go. And might just put a couple of these on again. Don't know what's happened to that. Could be why it's not coming off. Try some of these. There we go. So we've done that. So there we go. That's our 8th card. So we've got 8 different cards. They've used up, I've used 2 of the cards from the pack. I've used 1 sheet of the die cuts that come with it, 1 of the words, and then I've just used an envelope and the rest of the card to do the layers. To put these on. These could have been mounted on, put onto without dimensionals as well. So there we go. So we have now got 8 cards, and you can buy the packs of Whisper White C6 envelopes to put them in, and they come in packs of 40. So let's just check what these are. Let me click them on this one. Yeah. Let me just find the envelopes so I can tell you how much they are. The envelopes, C6 size, 40 envelopes, £7. So if you've got for another £7 on top, and then if you, for the adhesives, you can get the fine glue applicator, which would be great for using, but I haven't got one because I've not been able to get hold of it. I can't find it. There we go. There we go. Here it is. So that one you could use instead of the Quickie glue pen, but as I said, I haven't got one of those at the moment. But the Tombow, the liquid glue, mono liquid glue, you can get those as well from Stampin' Up. But if you've got the fine tip glue pen, that's the one to use. That would be the best one to use for that. But again, all you've got now, so I've got 8 envelopes. I could easily make, and well, maybe 24 or 32 cards easily with the supplies that are in the kit, if not more, maybe 40. Okay, so those are the ones that I've made now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up please, and if you'd like to see more, you can click on the subscribe button, which is below. If you click on the little bell icon, you'll be notified when I post a new video. And thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy making your Christmas cards, and have a lovely Christmas. Bye.